Hello, everybody. How are you? Thank you so much for tuning into our YouTube channel, Pesina Music. Today, I'm doing another YouTube tutorial. It's going to be on the song Graves into Gardens by Elevation Worship. And basically, it's very simple BPM. I recommend it at 135 BPM. It's in the key, the original video, the YouTube video that came out with the full band. It's in the key of B major, which is B, C sharp, D sharp, E, F sharp, G sharp, A sharp, and B. It's a 6/8, so remember the count will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the instrumental is very simple. What you're going to do is you're gonna hit the first chord. The instrumental only has 2 chords, which is gonna be a B, which is B, D sharp, F sharp. And you're gonna do that for a measure and a half. So that'll be 1 measure of 6 beats. And then in the second measure, you will do 3 beats of B. And then in the second measure, on the second half, you're going to play an E, which is E, G sharp, B. And that'll be played for 3 beats. So example would be like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, excuse me playing the C sharp. I have a habit of always adding the ninths in there, but that's basically the count. So in the verse is very simple. So when you dive into that verse, that E is going to be where your lyrics start. Now, in the first part, you could say in the verse where it says, I searched the world and it couldn't fill me, it's going to be the same chord structure as the intro. Now, the only thing that I would probably do just to give it kind of a introductory feel to it is instead of playing a E like this, I would play it as an E second inversion, which is an E over B. E over B, which is the E chord, but with the B at the bottom. So it kind of makes it feel like you're floating. So when you start, it'll be like this. And this is where I'll do the E over B. I searched the world, but it couldn't fill me. Next chord's a G sharp minor. A man's empty praise and treasures that fade are never enough. All right, let's break that down. So in that second 4-bar, first chord is going to be a G sharp minor. Man's empty praise. G sharp minor, which is G sharp, B, D sharp. I like to add the minor 7th. F sharp. So man's empty praise and treasures that fade. This next chord is a B, B, D sharp, F sharp, but with the F sharp on the bottom. This is a B second inversion. So man's empty praise and treasures that fade are never enough. E chord. All right, and then verse 2 is the same way as verse 1. So I'm going to do it all over again from the verse 1, going to verse 2. And then I'm going to do the chorus, and then we'll break down the chorus. So go like this. Oh, I searched the world, but it couldn't fill me. A man's empty praise and treasures that fade are never enough. Then you came along and put me back together, and every desire is now satisfied. Oh, here in your love. Oh, there's nothing better than you. There's nothing better than you, Lord, there's nothing. Nothing is better than you. All right, so the chorus has only 4 chords to it, which is the B, B major, B, D sharp, F sharp. Second chord, where there's nothing, that's gonna be a G sharp, B, D sharp, and you have to have that F sharp, which is the flat 7, because that's where the melody is at. There's nothing better than you. Next chord, Lord, this is technically an E major 9th. F sharp, which would be an E, G sharp, B. You can add that D sharp and the F sharp. Nothing. So sorry, there's nothing and better than you. Lord, there's nothing. Oh, nothing is better than you. Now, I like to always add that major 9 for basically everything, even on that B, but you don't have to do it. So basically, that's how you do the chorus. So after that chorus, you're going to go back to the reintro. You don't have to do that E over B. You can just do the normal E, and that second measure, second half of the second measure, and second half of the fourth measure. But now in verse 3, you do not have to do that E over B. Instead, you can just make it a normal E. All right? Very simple. Now, verse 4, instead of the E, you're going to do a C sharp minor, which would be a C sharp, E, G sharp, B to give that flat 7 sound. And that will substitute the E that you would do on the second chord for verse 3. And I'm going to sing it and play it so that you guys know exactly how that sounds like. So I'm going to go from that reintro. So go. I'm not afraid to show you my weakness, my failures and flaws. Lord, you've seen them all, and you still call me friend. 'Cause the God of the mountain is the God of the valley. There's not a place your mercy and grace won't find me again. Oh, there's nothing better than you. There's nothing better than you. Lord, there's nothing. Nothing is better than you. And you repeat that chorus. So now we're going to go into the instrumental leading into the bridge, which is basically the same chord structure as the instrumental 1 or the reintro. But now you have a specific rhythm. So you're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1. If you want to get that exact sound, what they do, they make sure that the top note is this E. So go like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. And that'll be your hits for that. So now I'm going to do the instrumental leading to the bridge and bridge 1, bridge 2, and then show you how to do that tag. And basically, that's it. You turn mourning to dancing. You give beauty for ashes. You turn shame into glory. You're the only one who can. You turn graves into gardens. You turn bones into armies. You turn seas into highways. You're the only one who can. You turn graves into gardens. You turn bones into armies. You turn seas into highways. You're the only one who can. You're the only one who can. Oh, there's nothing better than you. There's nothing better than you. Oh, there's nothing. Nothing is better than you. Now, basically, that is how you do the whole song. Now, to end it how they ended it, basically what they did was this, is that they went from the tag, you're the only one who can. They would hit an E and B, E and B. And that's how they ended it. You can make it dramatic. You don't even have to do that if you want to. You could just end it with that tag. You're the only one who can. End it that way if you want. It's really up to you. So guys, that's basically a quick tutorial on how to do the song Graves into Gardens. Hopefully it was simple and you could have understood. It was easy to understand. Sorry that we have not been really active on the channel. With all this COVID-19, my workload and for ministry has been tripled. So I've been trying my very best, but we're coming back again and we're coming back in full force. A whole bunch of artists have made a whole bunch of new songs that I definitely want to nitpick and teach it to everybody that wants to learn how to play these songs. And we have other projects that we have not been able to complete, but we're getting there. So original projects and song covers for myself, and the instrumentals that I've been doing along with his present series, that if you guys have not listened to it, please listen to it. That would mean a lot. But thank you so much for following the channel. Thank you so much for subscribing. We are over now, I think it's 1,750 subscribers. Completely blown away. Thank you guys so much for your support. If you like this video, please hit the subscribe button. If there's suggestions that you want to give, definitely leave in the comment section. If there are song suggestions that you would like for us to make tutorials of, or even make a cover on, leave it in the leave it as a comment. I'll greatly appreciate it. So guys, thank you so much. Until next time, God bless.